Cross-country trek derailed with a trip to the emergency room. The hazard coming right along I-270.
Tonight, Only News 4 is asking MoDOT about the portion of the interstate that's increasingly gaining complaints. The zone of concern is a construction spot between Lindbergh and 170. We have learned, listen to this, more than 100 crashes have happened here since January.
News 4's Emma Hogue has 2 crash victims and what's changing to protect you.
Actually, I got my bike to where I wanted it to be, my motorcycle to where I wanted it to be. And 10 minutes into our 9-day trip, it's destroyed.
Instead of touring the country on his motorcycle, Josh Franks is stuck at home with a totaled motorcycle, fractured wrist, and is out of work for 6 weeks. But all things considered, he calls himself lucky.
You really can't complain about that. That's generally a fatal accident.
Saturday morning, Franks and his friend Charles Hevel were heading east on 270 through this construction zone between Lindbergh and 170. Gravel and debris got caught in Hevel's front tire. Franks watched from behind as Hevel fell off his motorcycle seconds before it crashed into a Jersey barrier.
I had nowhere to go but over his bike because I had a car to the right of me. Went over his bike. When I came back down, I lost control of my bike. It came out from underneath me and we shot down the highway, 20, 30 yards.
I've got a fractured ankle on my left ankle. I've got road rash up my right leg and then on my right forearm. I took a little bit of a laceration on the face.
Both motorcyclists say debris, narrow lanes, and tight turns make this construction zone a major hazard, and they're not the only ones. News 4 uncovered the Hazelwood Police Department has responded to over 100 crashes in this zone since the first of the year. In June, a 49-year-old woman on a motorcycle hit a pothole in the same construction zone. Missouri Highway Patrol says she crashed into a truck before hitting another motorcyclist and later died. In the last few months, the speed limit was lowered from 60 to 50 miles per hour. Now investigators say they're working with MoDOT and the construction company Millstone Weber to make this area safer. Hazelwood Police is upping patrols, and MoDOT says it's increased signage.
If we can get them to get that area over there cleaned up, I think things will be a lot better for everybody.
After we called MoDOT, I'm told they send an employee out to make sure that this construction zone was clear of debris. They tell me that the biggest problem is speeding and that changing the layout of this construction zone won't help if drivers are still going well over the speed limit. Reporting in Hazelwood tonight, Emma Hogue, News 4.
And MoDOT says the quickest way to get an issue addressed is to call them instead of submitting a request online. If you need to report an issue, we have their number posted on the KMOV News app.